Hello, this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kemi Omoshebi. A missing Nigerian masterpiece which was lost for more than 40 years, later found in a modest North London flat, has sold for more than €1 million at auction. Behanwan was 1974 painting of Ife Princess Adetutu Ademiluyi, known as Tutu, became a symbol of reconciliation after Nigeria's Biafra conflict. The painting, expected to fetch €300,000, sold for €1,205 million. Boham's director of Modern Africa Art Guild, Pepiat, discovered the painting after he was invited to appraise artwork at a modest North London flat. Mr. Enwa, who considered the father of Nigerian modernism, painted 3 versions of Tutu. All 3 went missing after his death in 1994. However, Enterprise Television gathered that the whereabouts of other Tutu paintings remain a mystery. Nigeria's Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said Nigeria will need $2 million to revive the Lagos-Kano rail line as part of efforts to boost local and international trade along the northern and southern zones. He said the federal government of Nigeria, in partnership with the private firm General Electric, was proposing to invest the project to enhance the movement of cargoes and Apapa Port to Kano by rail. He expressed optimism that the collaboration between Lagos and Kano State would open up the investment opportunities in both states to local and international investors. He also said the collaboration will emphasize the cornerstone of the federal government's economic recovery and growth plan. In Tanzania, Diamond Trust Bank DTB plans to issue credit to small and medium enterprises within 5 days as it launches a new promotional campaign. According to bank's chief executive officer Vijay Sherian, a maximum of 500 million shilling will be issued to an eligible applicant through DTB's Chakari Card 2 campaign. The aim, is said, will be to promote the bank's current account service to SMEs, especially those that were currently using the savings account for business transactions. However, the campaign will be conducted for 2 months from March 4th across the bank's 28 branches in the country. Minerals Marketing Corporation of Zimbabwe says Zimbabwe is targeting to earn upwards of $2 billion in mineral export, excluding gold, in 2018, up from $1.6 billion realized last year. However, the acting general manager of Minerals Marketing Corporation of Zimbabwe, Masimba Shandavengewa, said the amount to around 6% in growth from $1.67 billion realized in 2017. He said this is in line with the mining industry projected growth rate in the 2018 national budget. United States company Microsoft announced a deal with Singaporean solar firm Sunsip to purchase all the power generated by a planned rooftop solar project, which will be the largest of its kind in the city-states. The 2-year agreement is the latest example of major global tech companies seeking to power more of their operations through renewable energy. Microsoft signed 2 deals last year to receive electricity from wind energy projects in Ireland and Netherlands in its data center in Europe. The company, however, said it's on track to beat its goal for its year to use renewable sources for 50% of its data centers' energy needs around the world. And in sports, the pizza chain Papa John's says it's ending its sponsorship with the National Football League. Papa John's, who has been a league sponsor since 2010, will keep its partnership with 22 of the individual teams. Papa John's, however, reported that North American sales were down 3.9% from a year ago, and stock has lost a third of its value since June. Enterprise Television learned that the decision to end the sponsorship was a mutual decision from both the league and Papa John's. And that's it on Enterprise Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platforms are always there for your latest on-ground information in the world of business. I am Kemi Omoshebi. Many thanks for watching.